Bianca if it's your first time here. If you saw the thumbnail, the title of this video, you will know it's a Sephora haul. Yes, yes, yes. It's everything I purchased from the VIB sale from Sephora that they just had at the beginning of this month. Can you guys believe it's already November? Well, I guess the sale technically started at the end of October, but that's besides the point. It's usually in November, so that's what I'm gonna roll with. So if you're ready to see what I bought, let's get into the video. Right. So the first thing I got here is the Briogeo Hair Repair Remedies gift set, I believe. Take advantage of gift sets, guys. If there's something that you want to try, or like you want to divide it up, like something for you in that gift set, something for your friends or fam, take advantage. That's what gift sets are for, right? I mean, if not, just gift it to yourself. I believe in one of my previous videos that my hairstylist recommended that I try Briogeo products when I colored my hair earlier this year, and I did. I loved the hair mask. I'm currently trying out their regular shampoo because the color shampoo they came out with, it was just okay to me, but the mask, loved it. So this one, it comes with the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. It comes with their leave-in treatment and then the small shampoo, which I have the regular size shampoo in my shower with the regular conditioner, but I was missing the mask, which I think probably out of all the Briogeo products that I've tried so far, the mask is probably my favorite. So really excited to have that back in my life. I got this commodity perfume exploration kit. So it comes with all the commodity scents in like a travel size, and then it comes with like the little fragrance papers that you usually see at the mall or the store, so you can spray it on there. And it came with this Discover Your Exploration Kit. It's like a little book. It basically shows like all the fragrances. It shows like descriptions and like the notes or what's in it. So little random tangent. I was on Sephora minding my business, just trying to check out, you know, get my stuff, and I think it was in the recommended section that I think it was milk, the commodity milk, this one in the black with the white lettering, because so they have white with silver lettering, black tubes with or packaging with white lettering, and they have black packaging with this like rose gold lettering. So I saw the milk one, I think it was recommended to me on my Sephora app, and I was just intrigued by the packaging, and I've currently been into trying to get new fragrances. Why? I don't know, because do I need it? No. But your girl likes to smell good. So when I saw the packaging, I was like, and then I read the descriptions on the app, and I was like, okay, that sounds intriguing. So it was like milk and I believe book sounded intriguing to me. So I went on TikTok and searched the book commodity scent, and a couple of people's videos kind of convinced me. So I was like, should I just blind buy it? And then I was like, no, what if you don't like it, girl? That's sort of happened to me before. So I saw that they had the exploration kit, and I picked it up. So I got all the scents. I'm gonna be testing them out. I have already started to put some of these like on the little paper, and so far some I'm vibing with, but I gotta try them out on my skin. So yeah, so basically from what I've read so far, so the main scent is the middle one, which is known as expressive. The ones in the white packaging are known as personal, so they're supposed to be like a little bit more toned down version of the expressive, and then the ones with the rose gold lettering on it are known as the bold version of the scent. It's supposed to be like more intense, so we'll see how I like that. Okay, this is the Sephora 71 Pro Concealer brush. I've actually been wanting this concealer brush for a while. Because I usually don't use a concealer brush. I usually just use my fingers or a sponge when I'm doing concealer, if I'm honest. Okay, that's gonna be a little hard to get out. But, so, there we go. So, looks like that. The bristles feel nice and soft. I've seen from other people on YouTube that the Sephora brushes are pretty good quality. So, finally gonna get to try that. Maybe next time I do my makeup, I'll use it. I'm gonna take a quick little water break. Stay hydrated, guys. It's important. The main things I was gonna purchase from the sale was moisturizer, retinol, maybe a fragrance, and a concealer. And I did get those things, but just people influenced me along the way. I was watching other people's videos about their wish lists and the recommendations, and one of those people, I believe it was Jessica Braun, that mentioned this product, the Say Glowy Super Gel. I think she mentioned, you know, she had it like in the regular size, but when I saw they had the mini size, and this one comes with a new limited edition shade. So it comes in Star Glow, and then I guess the limited edition shade is Warm Glow. So I don't think that I've tried anything from Say before. I really hope I'm saying that right. Is it pronounced Say? I'm not sure. But they're in these little tubes that look like that. Let's see. This is Warm Glow. Okay, I feel like you're not going to be able to see that. It's probably better like if I had it on my face, but I'm not gonna put anything extra on my face right now. I feel like my face gets like oily or like just dewy kind of fast once I put makeup on. Okay, now Star Glow. So you probably can't see it. If you can't see it, I'll just cut it out. But so that one, Star Glow, the second one, it's more like pearly. It gives like a little sheen. Maybe I could do like this. Oh, really good. Okay, so the next thing that we bought was the Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. I saw this on the Sephora ad, and just the fact that it said firming had me slightly intrigued. The only other thing that I've tried from Glow Recipe I'm currently using is it's like their hyaluronic acid one. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like. But their hyaluronic acid serum, which I'm enjoying. So I was kind of suckered by the fact that it said firming, and I don't know, something about the packaging, the pomegranate. I don't know why that suckered me into a skincare product, but it did. Oh, that's pretty runny. But I did, oh, that feels nice. I think my face will enjoy that. That's for your face, right? I would assume so. Firm and lift the appearance of skin while deeply hydrating with this clinically effective serum. Treatment targets all skin stages and ages to visibly help improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Polypeptides help to firm and maintain skin's elasticity and work in synergy with antioxidant-rich pomegranate seed oil for visibly smoother, lifted skin. I guess that was basically like an extra, it's like an extra moisturizer in a way, It says like follow up with moisturizer. But again, as I mentioned, I was watching other people's recommendation videos and someone recommended this and they said it was amazing. So I was easily swayed into buying it. So hopefully it works out nice on my skin, because a girl needs all the help she can get. Again, someone else, I can't remember who, but they were talking about this product, and considering I was like, it's a facial exfoliator. I could use a facial exfoliator right now because I currently, well, I technically have one. The one I have is the I think it's, what is it? Dermalogica? The micro daily exfoliant. I feel like that's not the name of it. I'll insert a picture. If I keep this in the video, I will insert a picture of the one that I currently have. That one is like thin and it's powdery, and I like wet my face and then I put that on, and it feels gentle and nice. Hopefully it looks, I mean, it feels like it's doing a little something, but I can't really tell yet, so I'm still working on it. But someone was recommending this one. I think it was a dermatologist, and it was this exfoliator. I think was also on my recommended section in Sephora in the app. I think it was like it's listening to my phone or something. You know, all the apps listen. Anyway, this is the Wishful Yo Glow AHA BHA Enzyme Facial Exfoliator. It looks like that, and it says to only use it on dry skin, which kind of concerns me, but we're gonna test it out and see. So eventually I will report back on my thoughts. The next thing is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF Mineral Tinted Sunscreen. This one I got in shade 20 Mulholland. So I actually earlier this year bought the shade, one shade lighter than this. I think it's number 15. This stuff is great, guys. I'm basically almost all out of the one that I bought earlier. So I originally purchased earlier in the year. I was in between shade 15 and shade 20 when I was looking online, and like I said, shade 15 is fine, I make it work, but I'm like, I was a little curious to try shade 20 because I felt like when I initially started using this, the shade that I got was just a little light. I don't know, I'm not the greatest at matching myself. I feel like I'm not good, necessarily the best at matching myself based like just online. Who is all the time? I don't think anyone is. We try the best we can, but I usually make it work. I've been matched in store for like certain like skin tints and foundations, and I feel like they always just match me lighter than what I feel I should be. I don't know. Does that ever happen to you guys? Let a girl know. Like when people shade match you, like do you feel like they get it right, or like do you feel better like when you buy your own stuff? I feel like most people feel better when they pick out their own shade. Like, you know your face, right? You know what you can make work and what you can't. But anyway, this stuff is really good. I was running out of my other one, so restocked. Really happy. But my main reason for buying it to begin with was for the SPF. I'm trying to be consistent and wear SPF every day. So yeah, this stuff is really good. When I'm trying to like do like a quick get ready, like I have like 10-15 minutes, that's usually what I'll put on my face if I'm gonna wear like any kind of makeup. So Valentina Donna, Born in Roma. I feel like this is a pretty popular fragrance. Did I buy this like 2 years ago? Yeah. because I haven't had it in like a year. Yeah, so I bought this, the same thing. This is like the travel spray. Let me open it so I can show you what it looks like. Looks like this. I will put the notes on the screen in case you are interested. But this stuff, it smells, it's kind of like, what is it? Florally. It's like a florally scent. This smells good and it lasts on me a pretty good like amount, because like for me personally, a lot of perfumes I feel like I can't smell them after a while on myself. There's only like a certain few that I can smell like throughout the whole day on me, and it's like, ooh, that has projection. I have been complimented by a few men when I've worn this perfume before, so if that tells you anything, and if you're interested in the notes, I would say try it out. I recommend. The next thing I got is the Belief, the hydration set. So it comes with the Aqua Bomb, the toner, the cleanser, the jelly cleanser, the moisturizing eye balm, and the True Cream Aqua Bomb. This moisturizer is like one of my favorites. I haven't used it in like, I'm not gonna take it out of the set right now because I'm currently using a moisturizer, so I want to take that out. I might give away the little like cleanser and toner to my mom or something like that so she could try it. But yeah, that moisturizer has been one of my favorites for like the past 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. I haven't used it in like a year though. I think I mentioned in my empties video that I had been using the Honest Hydrogel cream, and before that I was using the Pharmacy moisturizer. There was like another moisturizer I was using too. I was also using the CeraVe moisturizer that comes in like the tub. I was using that for a little while, like at the end of last year, beginning of this year. But that one I felt was like a little too rich for my face at the time. I don't know. I'm kind of gonna try it again because I still have some of it. But the moisturizer I'm actually currently using is, I can't remember the name of it. It's by, is it the brand Handskin? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. So for that reason, I'm not gonna open up the Aqua Bomb just yet, because you know, once you open up skincare could go bad, guys. Which brings me to the next thing I bought. And the reason I bought it is because I want to get back into using retinol. So I got the Inky List retinol serum. This is the cheaper one, I believe. They have two. They have one that's like the 0.1% or something like that, and I have this one. This one, based off of the reviews, I believe it's more for like if you're a beginner, like if it's it's recommended, I guess, more based off of like if you're a beginner or if you just want like a more gentle retinol serum. So I don't think it says like what the percentage is like the other one. The other one has like that. Oh, it does. It says, I have percentages here. It says 1% retinol acetate and 0.5% granactive retinoid. So it just has the percentages. I guess it's a slow release formula, which is, I guess, what aids in it being gentler. Before I had my baby, I had bought a retinol serum that was way more expensive than this. It was, I believe it was the Dr. Brandt serum. It comes in like a brownish bottle. It's like a dropper type of bottle. This one I don't use a dropper. I'll show you what it looks like. So it looks like this. It actually looks, it's pretty small. But yeah, so I was using the Dr. Brandt one before I got pregnant, and then obviously I got pregnant, and you're not supposed to use any retinol while you're pregnant because it can harm your child, your fetus. So yeah, so I had to stop using it. So like pretty much a year, not a year, but it was about almost a year, because it was about, actually no, yeah, it was over a year, when I was like, okay, let's get back into using retinol. So I went to go get my serum, which I still had, and it smelled, I actually still had it up until like probably a few weeks ago, and I finally threw it away. But I'm like, this smells kind of funky. So my assumption is that it probably went bad, because you know skincare can do that. But yeah, so I was like, let me take a break from like the serum. I'll eventually get another one in, so that's what I did. So I got the Inky List one. So we're gonna try it more gentler approach. I will see how I like it, and I will hopefully be doing like a review on everything from my haul, maybe like in a few weeks. The next thing I got is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatched Pressed Brightening and Setting Powder. So outside looks like that. I got it in the shade Pound Cake, which I feel like it looks darker in the picture online. I was in between Pound Cake and I think the next shade up is like called Bread, or it starts with a B, I'm pretty sure. And then it comes this, I guess it comes with like a little spongy. I was gonna get the darkest shade initially, but then Pound Cake does look darker than this. This looks, I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but it looks a little light. I feel like it should be fine, because I think I'm only gonna use it like from my under eye area, so I really, you know, I like the packaging though, like that magnetic. But yeah, so I saw people online talking about how the loose powder was great. I don't think the loose powder is talc free though, and I'm always up for trying a pressed powder. I think I prefer a pressed powder over a loose powder. I don't know, loose powders can just get so messy, depending on the packaging. But currently my favorite pressed like setting powder is the LYS. The LYS powder. I hit pan on it. I should have repurchased one, but I probably will repurchase one in like a month or two. Who knows? Depending on how fast I run out of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be trying out this one. Hopefully it's good, because I think I've heard pretty decent reviews on that one. Next thing is the Amy Collet Lip Treatment Oil. I actually wanted to try the Amy Collet powder, but I wanted to try it in transparent, and because I think I heard Taylor Wynn say that it was great, and someone else, there's like another YouTuber that said it was great. But that thing has been out of stock on the Sephora site / app for like ever now. Anyway, I also wanted to try a different shade in this lip oil, because I heard the lip oil by Amy Collet was great too. But I think the one that I wanted was also out of stock, so I was like, I like gold flecks kind of in my glossy lip oil, so why not? So that has a pretty nice like dome foot applicator. Looks like that. The color is kind of like a goldish peachy, right? Thing that I got in my haul is the Burberry Her, the little gift set. So it has like the travel spray, and then it has like this little cute little tiny perfume bottle. I love these little tiny perfume bottles, guys. I love them because they look cute, but I kind of hate them because they don't have a spray. You gotta like pour it out or dab it onto the little thing, the cap. And I'm not a fan of that. I prefer spray. This perfume, I will put the notes up as well. I've heard a lot of people say that it's similar or like dupe, kind of like a dupe for Baccarat. There's like so many like dupes now, I guess, for Baccarat Rouge by 40. I've had this one on my wish list for like over a year. So I'm like, they have a gift set now, let me buy it. Next item is the Necessaire The Body Retinol. I, again, you know, retinol, bought some for the face, bought some also for my body. I figured, I've heard good things about Necessaire. I've tried their regular, is it body cream? I've used it on my hands, mostly as a hand cream. There was like a travel set that I had last year that I bought. It had like the cream and something else, if I'm not mistaken. I've also tried was it last year? I think it was last year or 2 years ago. They had, it was like in this same type of packaging, but the packaging was yellow. It was their sunscreen, which I did like their sunscreen. I just am not the biggest fan of this packaging because, at least for the sunscreen, the nozzle would sometimes get stuck. But I think it was Jessica Brown that I was watching, and she was talking about their body serum, which was really good. So, I don't know. Have not tried the serum, but I'm curious for the retinol. Hopefully, I'm just trying to look, you know, trying to keep it young and sexy. Kind of be useful. Face, body, everything. That's why you gotta be moisturized. Stay moisturized, guys. So I was in between the Tower 28 and the Natasha Denona concealer. I ended up getting the Natasha Denona High Glam. Yeah, High Glam concealer. I feel like I've heard a little bit more talk on this concealer than the Tower 28 one. I've heard good things about both, but I just feel like I've heard more good things, like from more people online about this one. So I got it in N6. So based off of the images online, I don't feel like the shade looks kind of like with the Huda powder. The shade looked a little different from what the picture was online. I feel like the same thing applies to this Natasha Denona, because when I looked at the picture online, so it looks like that. That's how the applicator is. I don't know. I usually try to go for a neutral, at least in the name, and hopefully if it looks like sort of neutral leaning in the picture. I don't know if you can tell, but I already swatched this like a couple days ago, and when I was looking at it, I'm like, it looks more peachy to me than neutral. I don't know. I haven't tried it on my under eyes yet. We'll see. I'm not just gonna return it right away because I do want to see like how it performs as a concealer. If anything, because like literally this reminded me when I first swatched it, it sort of reminded me of like my peach corrector that I have from e.l.f. I have like the liquid one from e.l.f. I also have like the ones in the pot, like the one that like Becca makes, that now like Smashbox carries it or whatever. So yeah, it kind of gives me like that, like a peach corrector vibe, which I do use a peach corrector from time to time on my under eyes, so maybe like it'll be fine as a concealer, but like it leans a bit more peachy, at least from what I can see on my hand. Yeah, I don't know if it'll like pick up on camera, but I don't know. I feel like it's not looking as peachy today, but still peachy enough. Peachy enough. Oh, this one, the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I got it in vanilla. I was so on the fence on getting this. I wanted to buy it last year, like when they had the sale, like last year towards the end of the year. I was like, that's a lot for like a butter balm. But it just heard so many people say how great this is. And then they had it, I think, in the fall, like as an option in the fall FabFitFun box. But by the time, because I'm not an annual member, so I don't go first dibs on the picks for that. This applicator looks like that. It was already like sold out because I was like, oh, I could get it in the FabFitFun box, but I couldn't. It was all gone. So I was like, do I buy it? In what shade? I went for vanilla, guys. Basic. But I have put it on my lips, and I do like the applicator, and I do like how it feels on my lips. It feels really nice. It feels like a good balm. So would I say it's worth it? Like, would I buy it regular price? Maybe not. I still have to use it more, you know, but based off of first impressions and just like how it was on my lips, like for the few hours that I had it a couple days ago, chef's kiss. I get why it's hyped up. I do. I get it. 3 items left. So I got the Sephora 12-hour colorful crayon contour eye pencil in tiramisu. So for months, I'm someone that prefers, like, if I do an eyeliner like in my waterline, I prefer brown over black. And for the longest time, I kept hearing that the Makeup by Mario like eyeliner pencil in like the brownish shade was so great on the waterline, blah 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 blah. I've used brown eyeliner pencils in my waterline and they've all been fine. But anyway, so I was considering getting that one, but it was, you know, it gets sold out from time to time. I don't think it was sold out while I was shopping the Sephora sale, but in the past year, since I never ended up buying the Makeup by Mario one, I've heard that the Sephora brown one is just as good as that one, if not better. So I ended up buying the Sephora one, and you know, with the sale, you get 30% off instead of 20. That is a nice dark brown. So hopefully it will be good in the under eye. Not the under. Hopefully it'll be good in the waterline. But yeah. So I'm excited. Oh, holiday looks coming up. Okay. So the second to last thing that I got was another fragrance. The Sea Passion by Giorgio Armani. The Sea Passion fragrance in the travel spray. Basically what I've stuck to, as you can see, travel sprays are like those little trial sprays for the fragrance, because I feel like I have enough fragrance. And do I need more fragrance? No, but some of these fragrances have been on my wish list for like a year or over a year. So this one, I feel like it's somewhat popular too. I got a sample size, I think sometime last year, of this one, and I didn't think anything of it because I remember like years ago I smelled like the regular Sea. I smelled that one and I was just like, it's fine, nothing that I need. Not that, you know, you need any of these things. But once I got the sample size of this one, and I did also hear people saying that the Sea Passion or Sea Passion Intense was like better than the regular Sea. I got a little curious, and since I got the sample for free in an order that I got from like, I think Ulta, put it on my skin, girl, and oof, I was like, well, that smells good. It's been on my wish list ever since. I finally bought it. I didn't want to commit to a full-size bottle because I do have like other perfumes like in actual full-size bottles, and I'm still trying to go through them. So that's why I got this one and the Donna one in travel size. I was very tempted to get the Donna one in the full size, like the smallest full size, I think, because you know it usually comes like in 2 or 3 sizes. But yeah, very tempted. But I think it was like the smallest full size one was like $80. And I know with the discount, you know, it helps, but when you're buying more than one thing, like even with the discount, you're still spending like probably way too much money at Sephora. Last thing that I ordered was the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. Now, girl or guy, depending on who's watching, let me tell you, I debated over a week if I should buy this palette. Because I know it came out last year and like they brought it back this year. Did they bring it back for like a limited time only? I'm not sure. when they came out with this last year. She pretty. When they came out with this last year, I didn't really think much of it. I mean, also I think around the time that it came out, I was freshly postpartum probably. Yeah. So I think it was either around when I was like freshly postpartum, maybe a little before, like around the time I was basically gonna give birth. And was I thinking about eyeshadow palettes? No, I don't think I bought any eyeshadow palettes last year, if I recall. I don't think so. I don't remember, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I didn't buy that much makeup last year. So when they came back out with this year, I saw it in the pictures online and I was just like, why are people so excited for that? Because I don't know, it wasn't like calling my name based off the pictures. But, you know, since it came out again, people started putting it in their videos, or like they finally got their hands on it. And when I saw some of the shimmers on people's eyes, I was like, I think I need that. But I was like, no, girl, no. You don't need that. You don't need that. I went on the app. I looked at reviews. Some people were like, it's amazing. Some people were like, oh, I don't get why it's overhyped. Looking at the palette in person, I actually do like it. I feel like it's a good everyday palette if like these are like your type of tones. I do feel like it looks better in person than it does in the picture online. I will try. I feel like, should I even swatch this for you guys? I feel like a lot of people probably made videos on this last year and people are making videos on it now. So it's like, why swatch? Oh, I'm such a sucker for that magnetic closure sound. But yeah, I might like do some swatches, or might like do like a get ready with me using it, and then insert swatches maybe in that video. I don't know. I'm still deciding. If not, I could insert swatches in both. Why not? More than merrier. The eyeshadow palette was the last product in my haul. That brings us to the end of the video, guys. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you for sticking with your girl. That sounds weird, right? I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch and stay to the end. If you did, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.